Good morning everybody. Today I thought I'd show you how to adjust something quite special on a sewing machine that you might find very useful. Now we're going to do it on a Singer 201, basically because the Singer 201 is one of my favourite all-time machines. What we're going to do is show you how to adjust the presser foot height of the sewing machine. Now the presser foot is also what we call the sewing foot. So we're going to plug it in and we're going to show you a little trick. When the machines are made in the factory, you can just imagine there's an assembly line of, you know, thousands of machines, and there's all the chaps there, you know, screwing it and bolting on and getting it all ready. And when they set the machine up, they don't always get it absolutely right. Quite often that was left for, yeah, I'll just get that right, that was left for the Singer shops all over the country, and what they call a PDI, a pre-delivery inspection. And some of the Singer shops that were really good would actually tailor make the actual height, the speed, the length of stitch for a manufacturing job. You know, if there was a curtain maker or a bride's dress maker or someone like that, they would specifically build the machine just for that person. And that's where Singers earn their reputation, and Singer trained engineers were really good. So today we're going to show you how to adjust the height of the presser foot. So now let's just look. This one I haven't touched yet. I just bought this off eBay for 50 quid. I thought you can't miss that. It's crazy how cheap these Singer 201s go for, when you think that these are quite possibly, I mean, that's why I wrote this book. This is the book on the Singer 201, which I consider the best sewing machine that Singer's ever produced. But have a look how many we can get under. That's 2. Let's fold that into 4. Yeah, okay, 4's just about sticking under the foot, and this is horrible curtain heading tape. But what I want to do is make that higher. So on this machine, this is very similar to a lot of sewing machines, so this will give you a basic idea, but we just do it on this one. What we're looking for, put my glasses on, and this is where I use my good old Singer screwdrivers. Always make sure you get a screwdriver that fits. See, that one doesn't quite, oh yeah, no, that's going to fit perfectly. I have a whole selection from when I was a kid and training of all my Singer screwdrivers, and I cherish them now. I never did when I was a kid, but I do now. So what we're going to do is, now if you can just look in there, you can see that lifting the presser foot, and you can also see there's a little bit of extra clearance there. So that's what we can actually help remove. Now what we're going to do is get a bit of kitchen roll, and we're going to turn the machine so that the teeth, if you look there, the teeth drop down below there, okay? So the teeth have got to be below the plate. That's really important. You'll see why in a minute. Hang on, get that thread out of the way. In fact, we can get that thread out of the way as well. I love that. This is the rotary hook system on the Singer. Absolutely extraordinary. Loads of people made very similar ones, but only Singer with their massive manufacturing could make it cheap enough. Right, now you can see how I pull that and it's gripping, so we know the presser foot is right down on the plate, so that must be where it is at the end. But what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to, if you just stand around there and look that way a bit, we're just going to undo that a little bit, and it will drop down. Now watch this gap here. Hang on, let me get a little screwdriver so you can see. That's what we're trying to remove, this gap here. Okay, that little gap there. So now I'm going to drop this down. There, did you see that? Now you've got to make sure that foot is still gripping, and you've got to make sure it's still straight, because now the foot can twist anyway. Now we've undone that. And now I'm just going to tighten that up. It is so simple, and millions of machines are exactly the same. Now, all of a sudden, massive height difference. And let's just see, we put that back on, and just see where's me nylon heading tape? So we had 4, 2, 3, 4. So we had 4 underneath. Look at that. Look how okay, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. 8 goes under there easy. Factor of 10 goes under there. 10, 10, 12, 12 layers. Wow, 12 layers of curtain heading tape now go underneath. Now let's see if it will actually stitch 12 layers. That's the great thing about the 201. I mean, a lot of machines hate this nylon heading tape, but the Singer 201 don't make any difference at all to it. So all of a sudden we got 12 layers under there instead of 4, and it will still sew perfectly, and you'll be able to get all your stuff underneath. Go online if you want to see any of my books. This book is coming out January 2022, just before Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee in the summer. And amazing enough, I'll tell you one last fact. Singers, as a wedding present for the new Queen, gave her one of these Singer 201s. It was their best machine. And if you ever see one of the old Pathé newsreels, you'll see them spanning round the wedding presents, and in the middle there is a beautiful Singer 201. I thought you might like to see that. I'm going to show you a few little tips on this machine because I do adore it. How to make a longer stitch length, how to make them faster, how to switch the motors out. Anyway, bye for now.